So I've been following the Mosque Ground Zero story for a while now, since it began. Mostly because there's been precious little alternative. If I wanted to read the news, there's going to be something about that mosque at Ground Zero there. Now, the thing to understand is that this story was started by the fanatical fringe elements of the right wing, namely Pam Geller and religious idiots who are convinced that somehow building a Islamic community center in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, is the equivalent of Islam declaring victory over the U.S. symbolically. Okay, I think they've let their imaginations run away with them, and I think they're absolutely insane, the whole thing. And personally, I would like to deal a symbolic blow to them by having the community center built exactly where they plan it. I don't want these people telling us where certain religions can be located and where they can't. You know, if it were up to me and I were the fringe element of the liberal wing, I would be banning all churches because they're all stupid and irrational. I'm an atheist, okay? That's just my personal preference. But to have these people make this huge story out of something, it's all sound and fury signifying nothing. It's all symbolism. It's completely illogical. Instead of focusing on things that have some kind of significance in your life, they've turned it into some symbolic story that's taking over your mind, okay? If you can't escape from the symbolism that's being represented in the story here, okay? You know, this is the equivalent of Islam teabagging the United States. What an insult, okay? Can your ego cope with that fact? You know, and frankly, I don't see why we should pay any attention to the story any further. I think they should go through and do exactly what they planned. And Pam Geller and the rest of these idiots on the right can shut the fuck up. Okay? Because I have ceased caring about anything they've had to say about anything a long time ago. Because they're insane. So that's all I'm going to say.